Hey friends, I have a technique or a hack that was really beneficial for me that I believe will be beneficial to you if you come along with my journey and you learn. And it's not a complicated thing, but it has significant cognitive benefits for all of us here. So let me set it up for you here. Answer this question. Have you ever been overburdened to the point where anxiety just floods your head? We all been there. Raise your hand, right? We get overwhelmed and we just can't think sometimes. There's just so much bouncing on in our head that we don't know which way to turn. Now, if you have ADD like I do, that gets to be overwhelming and you start shutting down. I don't know what to do, I don't know what to do. And then you just start doing things that you know you shouldn't be doing, but they're great distractions. You're flipping on your phone, watching things, just calling people, whatever. Things that distract you from the burden and the pressure of getting things done. It doesn't eliminate the problem. In all reality, it actually adds to it because you're not getting things done that need to be done. So here's a technique that I use, and it's helpful. I believe it'll be helpful for you too. I call it the mind drain or the mind dump. So I get up early in the morning, and I like to walk, pray, think, get my day started. That's the way I like to do it. This particular day, though, I get up and I get my notebook out, and all I do is take what's inside my head and I write it down. It's a mind drain. Get down everything, all my things I need to do, the things that I'm thinking of, the worries, the stress, everything. I get it from out here, from outside of me, from inside of me, and I get it out onto a piece of paper. I mean, I got a full page of notes. I mean, just write it down. And what it does, it gets the emotional worry and the burden off of your head, and then it allows you to put it on paper. So then you can do things with it. You can defer. You can, delete it. You can give it to somebody else. You can reschedule it out. You can plan. You can do a bunch of stuff with it. It's hard to do it inside your head. Now, I don't have a terrible memory. I wouldn't say I have the greatest, but I just don't have terrible memory. But when I'm trying to remember, two pages worth of to-dos, and these are like these, right? Like the important ones. It gets to be overwhelming. Which one do I do now? What do I focus on? And as I was doing this just this morning, I thought, wow, I forgot that. Oh, dude, those things add up like a drip into your faucet, and your bucket of emotion starts filling up, and you'll get to a point where it's overwhelming, and you don't know what to do. You're drowning in that emotional. You need to drain it. Just get it out, drain it. It's not getting rid of it. It's just draining that emotional worry. Now, here's what some scripture said, because I always like to put some scripture, and these are two good verses to live by. 1 Peter 5:7 says this: cast all your anxieties. Cast. That's a violent word. It's not give me here, hand it over. No, it's cast, like you're. Ugh. Cast all your anxieties on him being God, because he cares for you. You're given an order, a commandment from God the Father. I want you to cast your emotions on me. Cast your worries, your anxieties, your fear. Get it off. You are not supposed to be carrying all those. There's a healthy way of dealing with it, and one of them is to cast your emotions on God. That means there's time you need to be spending with God in order to cast. How do you cast, Brent? How do I cast? That's simply, God, I give it to you. You take the worry out of you. You take the pressure out of you. I'm not saying you don't do what you need to do. I'm not saying you don't handle the problem. You do need to handle it. I'm talking about removing the anxiety of it, knowing that there's a God who can help you. There's resources out there that can help you. There's more to this life that can strengthen you to get things done than just holding it all in. That's where we get into problems. We think that's our bubble, and we have it. You have more available to you than you realize. There's more resources out there than you realize. Here's the last verse. This is Matthew, the Gospel of Matthew. So Matthew had walked with Jesus, talked with Jesus, and then wrote down his eyewitness account. So this is the strongest biblical account we have of what Jesus actually said. So this is a good one. Matthew 11:20-30 says this, and this is what we call red letter, Jesus' words. Jesus says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will, not maybe, I will give you rest." How many need some rest? I need some rest sometimes. I worry myself to death sometimes. Take my yoke upon you and learn from me, for I am gentle and humble in heart. Gentle, humble in heart. And you will find rest. Now, I love this. And you will find rest. It doesn't stop there. It says, for your souls. What's your soul? Your mind, your will, your intentions, and your emotions. You will find rest for them. I need rest in my brain. It's just, it needs order. Order. We need to control our mind. God's been speaking to me a lot lately about that. Control your mind. Control your thoughts. Don't let them just wander. You control it. It's yours to command. So command it. Your emotions. You don't have to be subject to your emotions. Your emotions are subject to you. Okay, you're not a slave to any emotion that comes along. If an emotion comes, you can say, no, I don't want that emotion. Or I acknowledge the emotion. I understand it, and I find out why it's coming, and then I decide whether I want to keep that emotion coming in. Emotions are simply chemical reactions based upon the thought patterns you put inside your head. So if I don't like that emotion, I can stop the dripping of that emotion by changing my thought. Learn from Jesus. He's humble. He's gentle. He's come to him. For my yoke is easy, and my burden is light. So if you are like me, filled with all these things inside your head, and you're worried and you're stressed, and it's, try that out. Try the bio drain today. Try it out. Just take a few minutes. It took me, for me, first time I walked around, it took me 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm writing, because it's all on top of my head. That's the worry. That's the burden part. You got it up there, and you put it down. Get it down. And then we can talk later about what we do with this list. But for today, let's just get it out. Cast your care upon God. He cares for you. He will give you rest. And then I'm going to guarantee you this. He's going to start giving you ideas and thoughts and resources to start dealing with these burdens. Until next time, God bless you guys. Talk to you later.